Hey Lisa,
Hi Lara.
how are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I talking about our brain injuries. I reckon that I'm really different to the person that I was before. How do you feel about that? What's your story?
I feel like I'm fundamentally the same, but you knew I was going to disagree with you, didn't you?
And I'm pretty fascinated by that because I feel so different to who I was before.
I'm sure there are some differences, but you can't do anything about that. I mean, experiences change anybody. And something as massive as a brain injury is going to change somebody. But I think I'm fundamentally the same person.
So you don't even think that bits of your personality have changed?
Not really.
Wow. So for me, I feel like I've changed so many ways.
But this is just me.
I know.
It's not like because of my brain injury or anything like that. It's just my experience.
Yeah.
Which doesn't mean it's the same for everyone.
No.
Obviously not.
But the reason we're having the conversation is to show that there's so many different ways of experiencing brain injury.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's such a diverse disability.
It is. For me, my favourite number changed. My favourite colour changed. It was blue and now it's orange or pink.
But that could change as well, orange or pink.
Well, no, they're sort of similar. Yeah. It is really different.
Well, in that regard, mine have remained the same. My favourite number was number 7, still is, and probably will be when I die as well. My favourite colour is red, was red, again will probably be red.
Yeah.
So, I haven't changed at all.
The other thing...
Crying.
That is so different for us.
I know.
So for me, I have just become a crying machine since my brain injury. I have cried so many tears. I've cried buckets. I felt like catching all the tears every day crying.
Can I share? Can I have some?
And you?
No, not a tear.
I know, because you can't cry at all.
No.
And so it's weird because crying has become a big issue for us with our brain injury.
Yes,
but
for
really
different reasons.
Yeah.
I want to cry and I will pay somebody to make me cry, but nobody can.
Yeah. Do you...
I still feel the sadness.
Yeah.
Or the frustration or the whatever.
Do you feel those emotions more intensely, do you think?
I don't know how intensely I felt them. I still feel them now though.
Yeah. I know that I experience emotions much more intensely since my brain injury. It's got better over the years and I'm not so extreme, but for the first 7 years I was just like emotion to emotion to emotion. It was just crazy. I couldn't keep up. Crying, laughing, angry, laughing,
my God,
crying.
you're like the textbook definition of ABI then.
Yeah, I suppose.
I'm so not.
But that didn't happen. Yeah.
Which is kind of disappointing in a way because I'm thinking, why can't I?
I know something we have in common though. We both really appreciate exercise, being in our body.
Absolutely.
You walk a lot, I ride a lot. Yeah.
Is there a reason why you ride?
For my brain injury.
Do you think?
It helps.
Does it really?
And also because it makes it easier to get around. And also because walking for me takes up less energy than walking. And so because fatigue's still a bit of an issue.
And fatigue's not an issue for me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm busting to be tired.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Yeah, well, for me...
And I walk so much only because I remember very well when I couldn't walk at all.
Yeah, yeah.
So I exploit myself in that regard.
Yeah, yeah, I know that feeling. There's something I couldn't do before my brain injury. Oh, that's it, I couldn't do dishes for the first few years after my brain injury.
I wish I couldn't do them.
Well, no, it was horrible because I couldn't do them and people would come around and make cups of tea and then leave and there'd be all these dishes and I didn't know how to do them. And this felt really
So you didn't
disempowering.
know how?
No, I couldn't work out what to do. And I knew that I knew, but I couldn't work out. That's why I made that tea towel with the list of instructions, because that's what I had to do. Finally, somebody wrote out the instructions for me.
Washing dishes.
Wash the dishes. You've got to empty the sink and you have to put the plug in and then you have to run the water and then do the dishes. And that's how I learned. But the thing is, what I was going to say is, I quite like doing dishes now because I remember those years when I couldn't do them and how disempowering, how much less of independence I had. Like I just felt really...
I never would have thought of washing dishes in that regard. Never. In fact, I did. In my past life, I washed dishes. In my current life, I can still wash dishes. In the transitory period, I wash dishes as well.
Okay. How interesting. How interesting.
I know. The absolute massive aspects of it.
So different.
facades.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's enough. Thanks, Lisa.
Thank you, Lara. Talk to you again soon.